Finally. I've been waiting all day to come out from under this bed. Had to wait till that stupid game music stopped. I swear, all I ever hear when I check up on this human is always the same stupid game music. What the fuck? Why are you still awake? Do you know what time it is? Wow, it's really late. You should be asleep. Don't open your eyes. Keep those things closed. Don't look at me, whatever you do. Got it? Good. I don't have time to wait for you to drift off to sleep before I pop out. I have business to attend to, places to be, monsters to meet. It's prime monster under the bed hours, and I can't do anything because you're still awake. I have limbs that are hanging over the edge of a bed to grab. I have people to scare, children to scar for life. Well, it's not my fault that you can't go to sleep. I make sure to be as quiet as possible before I come out. You only notice me if you poke your head under the bed, and, well, to be quite frank, then it's your fault for being too nosy. Just let whatever's under your bed be when it turns dark. In the daylight, you can do whatever. I could care less. As long as you leave me just a little bit of space so I can climb out without having to squeeze past a ton of boxes, I'm as happy as a vampire in a blood bank. I don't even make that much noise when I do come out from under your bed. You don't even notice me. But no, you just had to ruin the schedule we had going and spend too much time on... what's the game you're addicted to at the moment? You know what? Doesn't matter. I really don't care. Anywho, you staying up so late is your own damn fault. So keep your eyes closed, go to sleep, and let's pretend that this never happened. Nice try, human, but I'm not falling for your tricks. Pretend that you don't know what's going on all you like. Put a few crocodile tears out there. Tell me that you really can't sleep, and that you just need some milk or a bedtime story or whatever it is this time. No, I don't read. I don't make hot chocolate, and I definitely don't tuck humans who can't get their sleep schedule in order into bed. I don't care. Just because your friend's monster did it for them does not mean that I'm going to do it for you. Now close your eyes and go the fuck to sleep before I make you go to sleep. Well, I could always hit you over the head with a frying pan. That works. Or press a pillow over your face until you stop moving. That's sleep, right? Humans really do tend to go down quick. Oh shit. Okay, well, don't cry. I'm not gonna do that. If you cry, you can't go to sleep, and then you'll get your pillow all soggy and covered in snot, and that's just gross. Come on, you have standards, right? You don't want to sleep on some snotty pillow, do you? Look, okay, just stop crying. You humans make weird noises when you cry, and it's so messy. Look, if I do those things, will you stop crying for the love of all that is spooky in the dark? Damn it, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, I'll go fetch you some warm milk. Special milk. The kind that will knock out a minotaur. Then I'll read you something or tell you some bullshit story. Human parents do it all the time for little kids, right? So since you want to act like a little baby, I'll treat you like one. Stay in your bed, and don't look under it whilst I'm looking for the monster milk. No, that's not it. That's not a liquid, or good for consumption. That's not milk, but consumable, so closer. Oh my spooks, this milk has gone bad. I gotta keep my Western films in a different portal. Is this... found it. Milk. Drink it and shut up. If you really want to sleep, then you'll drink it like a good little human. If you don't go to sleep, I'll hold that jaw of yours wide open and force feed it to you until you're practically choking on it. Good human. Now, once upon a time, there was an annoying little human who decided to stay up all night, every night, playing nothing but video games and watching endless hours of YouTube. And then, one night, they couldn't get to sleep, no matter how hard they tried. How much they tossed and they turned. Minutes passed, and then hours, and then days. They came to the sad realization that they had ruined their sleep schedule so badly that they would never be able to sleep again. So they called into the darkness, begging for it to take pity on them. But the human was foolish, for one should never ask what lurks in the shadows for help. The figure approached the human, offering them peace, to be able to sleep whenever they like, to sleep anywhere they'd like, and to always be comfortable. The human accepted without a second thought. Little did the human know that the figure had control over when they slept, how they slept, and only when the human asked, and the figure allowed it, would they sleep. So the figure tortured the human, edging them towards sleep and then taking it away at the last second, so that one day, after a long night of almost sleep, the human got on their knees and speaks to the figure from the shadows. "Please," begged the human. "I'd do anything to sleep again. I don't care how long I sleep for. Just let me sleep, please." The figure pondered for a moment before nodding their head and waving their hand, or at least it looked like they waved a hand. "Very well," he replied. "I will let you sleep. I will allow you to sleep for a long time. I'll make you feel like you slept for years." The human was overjoyed to hear this, and ran to get ready for bed their comfiest pajamas, the finest glass of milk, and who could forget their softest plushie. The human laid down in bed and waited for the figure to wave their hand so that they could sleep. "When will I wake up?" the human asked, wiggling into a comfortable position. The figure only let out a chuckle and tucked the human into bed before saying, "I already told you." Before the human could protest, the figure from the dark waved their hand and the human fell asleep. And some monsters who live under the bed say that they've come across this foolish human's bed. They say that that human is still sleeping to this day. Feeling sleepy now? Good. I've got shit to do. So you better stay asleep, human. You didn't see me, right? Because if you did, I'd have to dispose of you. Turn you into something, I don't know. Call up a werewolf buddy of mine, or his werecat girlfriend if you're more of a cat person. Bite you. That way you wouldn't be able to blab without exposing yourself too. Alright. Night-night, human.